scissors. Mm-hmm. I took one home too. Okay, we're here. Good morning. Good morning, Jan. Hi, Beth. And Kim's here. Crystal. Hi, crafty friends. Like Janet said, good morning, crafty friends. It's another crafty week at Memory Bound. And it is crafty today because Katie's here.
Good morning.
Oh, I was just going to leave. I'm going to go up. Here she is.
Oh.
She's going to go. Do you need to go somewhere, Katie?
Yeah, I'm going to go do some shopping. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, you just have to get a quarter around her.
Katie had to go get one more thing. Today, we have a brand new album kit from Simple Stories. It's called Summer Lovin', and Katie made it all up. She took a virtual class. We had a lot of virtual classes, and this is one of them. So it's designed by Simple Stories, and then Katie puts a spin on it, and she's going to show us that. It comes in a kit. And I don't even know how much it is. It's $39.99. I think it's $39.99. Yes, that one might not have a price.
Oh, it does. It does.
Oh,
$39.99. It's
$39.99
with everything you get.
It's online. If you go to shopping and go to kits and album kits, or if you go to shopping and go to new and go to Summer Lovin'. I just love that logo right there. I think that is the coolest. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know, 70s. What do you think, Katie?
Oh, yeah.
Summer Lovin'.
Summer Lovin' had me a blast.
And Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta
yes,
in Grease,
yes.
which was the 70s.
It was, yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
Oh, run, Doug, run. Go, Doug.
Where's
Go, Doug.
Going?
Doug's got to find the UPS guy. Oh,
okay.
He's going to run.
Somebody's box just went to the front.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I love that movie Grease, and it was like Summer Lovin'. And my friend and I, how old was I then? I was a teenager.
Oh,
I was a teenager then, and my friends and I were at a lake place that we rented. And I don't know why my parents let me go there starting at 16, Katie. My friends and I all went to a lake and we rented a cabin.
Oh, how fun.
It was very fun. We took our stereo. And,
oh my gosh. Were you with Tammy K by any chance?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I was with Tammy K. So anyway, Tammy K and I did the grand finale song.
Oh, yeah.
We actually acted that out.
Oh, were you Olivia Newton-John or John Travolta?
I was John Travolta.
Don't they go in this thingy like that?
I mean, we were like on the floor and everything.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, everyone. We need to move on. But,
I love it. I want to watch that movie.
I'm going to embarrass my husband and all my children
and
all my friends. But anyhow, Tammy and I, that was a great memory, and I was really limber back then. And it could have been our beverage, too.
Throw our backs out. Can't even bend over.
Can't
even get off the floor once we're down on the floor.
Now, no way. Okay, so anyhow, the Summer Lovin' Kit, if you're looking for it, we had a question about how to find it.
Yeah.
If you go to memorybound.com, and I'm sure Janet will put a link here, and then go to shopping, and then go to kits, and album kits, and you'll see Summer Lovin'. Or the other way you can find it is go to shopping and go to new, and then go to Simple Stories Summer Lovin', and it's in there too. And Catherine says it's our job to embarrass our kids. Oh, yes, Catherine. It's so much more fun when they're in middle school or high school.
Oh, gosh.
Or even elementary. Then when they're grown up, they just kind of don't pay any attention
No,
to
they
you.
don't. You try to. They just
but I
look
agree.
at you. Yeah.
It is our job. And
yeah.
my mother did the job well.
So did mine.
And now I'm trying to pass it on. Mm-hmm. So
I remember we were shopping one day. Oh, I have so many stories I could tell how my mom embarrassed me. But one was where they had it was like a sidewalk sale, and they had some underwear out on the sale. And we're standing there. I think it was in middle school. Middle school's so icky. And I look over, and she's holding underwear up to my rear end to see if she thought they would fit.
Oh my gosh.
I was just mortified.
Oh, that is so funny. My mom and my sister put underwear on their head one time in the store. And that was probably about 20 years ago. So
that would be
even in school,
mortifying than having your mom hold them up too.
They were just so embarrassing.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny though.
Well,
now it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny then. It was funny then too. So anyway, should we show new
Sure,
stuff? And then, so
yeah.
we're going to show, we got some new stuff in, some new travel things that we'll show. And then we'll come back to this adorable little mini album that you're going to love. And it's the perfect place for showing all your summer memories. So Katie, do you want to show us?
Sure,
Katie
I can show.
Katie checked in our freight this weekend, so
We
she knows
did.
exactly what everything
Yeah.
is. I don't know where you want to start.
Let's start over here. I'm just going to gather these up, and this is all from Scrapbook Custom. So local
Yokels.
Thank you. I cannot say that.
Or if you're another team that has Hawks,
Yep,
that's maroon and gold.
This is
we love that.
amazing. Don't mess with the best. Hawks. My kids are Hawks, and I love this. And then it has the Jags, which are the other high school that's here. And Rhonda came in and saw this, and her grandson just graduated, and she's going to get some sheets of this now and redo some pages because the paper's
She's
so
gonna
awesome.
redo the
yeah.
pages? Oh my gosh.
And I grabbed a bunch of these for Jack's, and I thought, oh, I could go back and redo some of Sam's, but I think I'll just do Jack's.
Katie, this is a squirrel moment.
Yeah.
But Denise used to hang her girls' underwear on the clothesline, and she said that embarrassed them a lot.
Oh my God.
We're probably going to get some underwear
I
stories
know.
today.
That's like some good Monday underwear stories, right?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a rerun.
Oh, okay.
A repeat.
Oopsie. All right. Some people wait their whole lives to meet their favorite player. We are raising ours.
Oh, that's
That's
so
pretty cool,
nice
isn't
for
it?
your little league player or
Yep.
dancer or whatever it might be.
Yep. And then camping. The best memories are made camping. And there was quite a few gals in that were camping this weekend. And then
Ooh,
came
that's
up
neat too.
to the store. Life is better. Trailer camping.
camping.
Yep, sorry. And
Katie,
then,
I'm gonna. Oh, look at that.
is that fun?
Yes, that's perfect. Katie, I'm going to have a lot of squirrel moments because Beth said her mom chased her around Target wearing a tutu.
Oh!
So I'm going to try to keep up
This
on
is
all
giving
of
me
these.
ideas.
Yes. Katie.
Maybe Jack would like to go to Target with me tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Trampoline park.
Oh, and that's back in stock.
Yep. And then this is wrestling. Or wrestling. We have a good
I
wrestling
feel
collection,
like
I
that
would
was a
say.
special.
Okay.
We'll have to check on that after the video.
All right. And the Legos. These are stickers, the little figure stickers. I remember we had a Lego party. Too bad they don't have the hair on, so then I could put it in Jack's book. Remember the hair story?
Check.
He has Lego hair.
Lego hair.
Yeah.
It must have been before the Lego hair.
Okay.
And I love these because we got in
These
all
are
these family
great.
papers, and we were out of them, and today we're straightening up the whole family area.
Yeah, so this one says family. I love the colors, but also the backs are really good, Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
So even if you weren't doing a specifically family page, I wish there's some way we could let them know. And this says brother
There's nobody like a brother.
in the back. Here, I'll try not to. Sister.
Best friends forever, protect, laugh lots, keep secrets, snuggle, love. Those are really nice.
Yeah. And father.
It says my hero, best dad ever,
Oh, this would be good for Father's Day paper.
dad, daddy, father, padre. Yes.
But check out the back.
Oh yeah, that's
Isn't
good.
that
That's a
great?
good
I
dad
love
plaid.
that.
Don't you think dad plaid?
Dad
sounds
plaid,
cool?
yeah. That is, I really, really like that. Then
There's
mom.
Mom, forever my friend, always my mother, mom, mommy, ma.
Cousins.
Best cousins in the world. A lot of people are getting together this summer
Yeah.
with extended families, and cousins is a good one.
Twins.
Born together, friends forever.
Adoption.
Adoption. The adoption took time. The love arrived instantly.
Oh,
Where do
isn't
they
that
come up with
sweet?
these sweet things?
That's a good back too. This is a good back on the twins too.
So all of these papers you're going to find if you go to shopping and go to themes and go to family, and those will be there.
Aunt.
And there's aunt, best aunt ever,
And uncle.
and uncle,
Grandparents.
grandma and grandpa. Love my grandma and grandpa. Katie, my grandson, who's 2, calls me Gaga.
I was just gonna ask, what's his
He
grandma?
calls
What was
me
your?
Gaga.
You're called Gaga.
He says grandpa and Gaga, and I think he's starting to say grandma. So.
Really? My boys, for some reason, Sam called my mom Nanny.
Oh.
So now it's Nanny. And Grandpa.
Grandpa, grandfather,
Grandfather.
grandpa, grandfather.
This is a good back too for Father's Day too for grandfather.
Okay, Diana just joined us, and she
Yeah.
wants to know what she's missed. Diana,
You have to share an underwear story.
we're talking about embarrassing kids. We've got a new Simple Stories Summer Lovin' album, a flip book that Katie's going to show us.
Yep, a little 4x6 one.
Well, we got a few new papers that she's showing us right now. There's the new album kit. That's just fun. Just looking at the cover of that, it's a lot of fun. And so we had a few papers that Katie worked this weekend, and she checked in order, and now we got travel. So now we're going to travel to the travel papers, and then we'll get on to our demo.
South Dakota.
Love that.
Illinois. These would be good.
Katie, did you order all these?
No, you did.
Order? Oh, I did. Okay.
I ordered the sports. Hopefully Alex is going to come in today.
Great Smoky Mountains.
Which is in Tennessee.
And Kendra was just there.
Yes, she was, and met a bear.
Yes. There's Florida.
In Florida. This is more of a watercolor one.
Lisa said they called Grandpa Bumpa.
Bumpa? Oh
Bumpa.
My gosh. I love the names. All right, Colorado.
We're beefing up our travel area because we know a lot of people are going on trips. You know, it's kind of typical in the summer. And we want to make sure we have what you need to scrapbook your memories. Another Colorado.
What's so fun is that we have so many different ones. It's just not one line. Tennessee, these we have in several different. So I'm going to show this side first. So it says the state over and over. And we have several of these, or many. And that has the journaling cards on this side. They're cut aparts. I love this paper. I really like this because maybe you went to Nashville.
Oh yeah, I got to get that Nashville.
Yeah, so that's a die cut, and you could add it to this paper. This is really good background
It'd
paper,
be
I think.
perfect.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in travel, we have a travel section in our themes, and it's broken up by state. So you can go or you can even type in Tennessee, and you'll see everything we have for Tennessee.
So good. I love the cut aparts to fill these in. And then another Florida.
That's kind of a vintage Florida. That kind of reminds me of old time Florida.
Yeah. Florida.
And that's kind of vintagey too.
Oh, and life is better when hiking.
Hikings.
Yeah. And then the back. And then this one, Colorado. And this is really, I love this paper, and on the back it has the word Colorado. And the reason I saved this one for last.
You were thinking, weren't you, Katie?
I was.
She knows what she's doing.
That's it. I should go home now. Is that in this pack, which is $51.99, you get one sheet in this style, but one sheet of every state. And so what I have to share what I did, and I think we'll show it.
And are they different colors, Katie? The papers, or are they all green?
Oh gosh, you know what? I can't remember.
We're gonna
I have to look real quick.
Sorry,
How about
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I don't want to rip that. Oh, they're all different colors. Should I pull some out?
Yeah,
I was pulling
maybe
out.
we should.
50 papers though.
So
I thought this would be,
state.
yep. And it's an ABC order too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh.
they're all in ABC order,
How
but they're
will
all
they manage
different
that?
colors. Look at that. I just fell in love with this, as did Jennifer when she was working. And then we started brainstorming. And so what I did is I took this home and I purchased this paper, United States of America. And this is going to be, I think, the front or my title page. And then on the back, I'm going to explain what the book is about, which would be, I put all the states I have been in into a sleeve. And then I'm just going to put one picture of when we visited there. But it has to be since when Jason and I got married. So I started it, and then the first two states, the first one's Alabama, which I have not been to, and Alaska. And I was kind of bummed because I thought, oh, the first two pages are always going to be empty until we go there. But then I thought, I'm just going to put those to the side.
Could you just slip the pages in blank?
Yeah, you can. And then, but I thought I'd start with Arizona, and then I put all the states I haven't been in the back. So once we go there, I'll pull them to the front.
Oh.
So
okay.
I started with Arizona because we have been to Arizona, and then just went through, and I did start putting just one picture of the family when we were there.
It. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And Katie's going to bring that so we
I
can
will.
see
I can
it.
even bring it tomorrow. But I absolutely loved it. So then it's like a bucket list book that you have, then I knew exactly all the states I need to go to. I think I have 21 states. So
Katie,
it's gonna
if you
take me
go
a
to
while.
a state twice, do you just do it the first time, or what do you do if
Well,
you
I
go
think
twice?
I'm going to do twice, or if you can add stuff in the back too.
On the back, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So
Good idea.
yeah,
Good idea.
I loved it. I thought, so I will bring that tomorrow. There's not much to show, but yes, I absolutely loved it, and I thought this would be a great. And Jennifer's doing hers too, just to put one picture. And she said her and her husband have been to more places than her and her entire family, and they're still going to just add that one picture then. I like it. I like my idea.
I like your idea too, Katie. It's a great idea.
All right. I always get this when it comes in. I love it. It's the Doodlebug, and there is 51 pieces of paper, one of each color of the Doodlebug, and it costs money, but I'm not sure how much.
I think it's $39.99
I love this.
for 51 sheets of paper. Yes, they're good cardstock.
And then Teresa used these?
Yeah,
Was
Teresa
that?
used
Okay.
them, and she's using them again. So
All right, $7.99, the cards and envelopes. These are really fun colors
you
too.
get 6 cards and 6 envelopes, and they're kind of they're funky. They're really unique, and she's going to be doing some more with this on Lemon Week. I think that black,
that's in one
teal,
week.
and yellow.
Lemon
Next
week,
week, a week from today.
All right.
Let's show what Diane did on Friday,
Oh,
and then we'll get
yes.
on with today's.
Diane showed, and she did such a wonderful job of how to use the rub-ons for a page layout and the laser cuts and the, I don't want to call them doilies, but some of the ephemera pieces.
ephemera pieces.
Yeah. It was amazing.
I think the rub-ons were a wowzer
Oh
for
my
me.
gosh. And they were, because when she showed how to use them on the card, how she just cut the piece and rubbed it, not even that long, and then pulled it out, and places that were not rubbed down, she just touched them up.
And these are the 12 by 12 rub-ons. So
Yes.
that's a little different. They're a newer product for $49 in Market. And a lot of people were struggling with what to do with them. And that's when Diane came in. And the cool thing is that the 12 by 12 rub-ons are all 25% off. And we have the 2 color ones from Spectrum Sherbet, the Strawberry Lemonade and the Tidal Wave. And then
I
we
was
do have a
amazed.
few left, not a lot left from the Art Options Avesta.
Yeah. It was
So-
amazing. If you didn't watch the video, go back and watch it, because even I was just amazed.
Yeah, I
Of how
didn't
she
think
did
about
that.
using the cards.
And
I
the
really love
washi
the
tape.
cards.
That is washi tape.
That's her. I don't think it's back here.
Okay.
That's
And I
the
was,
Stitches washi
yeah,
tape.
the Stitches washi tape. You have to get some if you do not have it. Because I thought that was rub-on, and it's just a washi tape, and it doesn't shine. It doesn't, so it looks
Yeah, it looks just
right
like
part
it's
of
been
it.
drawn on your
Yep.
page.
And then these little embellishment pieces with the little tab and then the brad too. And those are $5.99, and they come in the Tidal Wave colors also, more of the blues and greens.
And those you're going to be seeing Lemonade Week, because Maggie has
Yes.
used those on. Maggie's got 2 kits ready to go
Yes.
next week, and we don't have them set up in the computer yet, so they're not available, but they will be.
Yeah.
They will be. We'll get to that.
All right.
Well, Katie, it's
Yes.
exciting. I can't wait.
Oh,
We always love albums that Katie brings in, because she just
thank
you have
you.
just a cute way of putting things together. And
well, I
love
owe it
it.
all to Simple Stories. This one's all Simple Stories. And it is called Summer 11, and it's a little 4x6. I have done the 6x8 one, and this one is half the size, 4x6.
Katie, I got to answer while you open
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
question
sorry,
to
that
Mary.
noisy.
No, you're fine. So Mary,
noisy.
the rub-ons have 1 sheet. They're 12 by 12, so you get the 1 sheet with the rub-ons, and they are normally $6.99, and they're 25% off. That was a good question, and thanks for asking, because I don't think we covered that. Okay, and Janet just linked it. Janet, you're so good.
She is so good,
We
isn't
love
she?
our Janet.
I know. Janet's so good.
Hey, can I say something about Janet?
Yeah, you sure can.
Well,
Well,
her-
absolutely.
She's getting close on her next card kit,
Uh-huh.
and it's going to have a set of stamps with it
Okay.
that Janet designed.
Oh!
So we have
She
a set of
designed?
stamps coming that you'll get with your card kit, or you can buy them separately. And Janet designed it, and everyone, you're going to love it.
Oh
If
my
you love all
gosh.
Her little printable things that come with her kits, you're going to love this. So,
Oh, Janet. That's
so,
amazing.
Janet, can't wait.
Holy
can't
cow.
Wait, can't wait.
That's such a tease.
It is.
All right, let's go ahead and I'll show you first what comes in the kit when you purchase it. So you have the directions, and they're all in color, which they do a wonderful job of showing
the cutting guide.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I wanted to mention the cutting guide because
it's amazing.
That is really
so
helpful.
Easy to follow, as are the directions and step by step, exactly what you need and how to do it. And then you will also get a teal 4x6 flip book and extra sheets. There's about 4 or 5 extra 3x4 sheets. You get a pack of bits and pieces, enamel dots, and the papers you get are the 3x4 cut aparts. This is like my favorite paper, the hoses.
That is just like
it's just so clever, wasn't it? Sticker sheet, snow cones and dots.
I love that. Snow cones and dots.
Snow cones and dots. Dots and fruits.
Fruits, yeah.
Stripes and the journal. This is like my favorite.
Let me go over this one because this is pretty neat.
Yes.
And a lot of these papers you can get on their own if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to make this album, or it's not what I want. But look at this paper.
I love the journal pieces.
Summer
that was
Lovin'
genius.
is a whole collection.
Are you gonna get that for me?
I'm going down,
thank
Katie.
you. Good job.
All right.
Phew.
It's a whole collection online that you can find if you go to Shopping and New and Summer Lovin', and you can see all of this. I just love the bright colors with the blue. I think it just makes them pop. Oh, cute. Now that reminds me of 70s, those flowers.
Yes.
Right there.
Oh my gosh, the Partridge Families. Why did that come up? Partridge Family?
Well,
why
was
would
totally
they?
in the 70s.
All right. The 4x6 cut aparts. And then
Katie,
red summer vibe. Oh, sorry.
Okay, see this lawn chair?
Yes.
I just got 2 of those for my birthday last week.
Did you really?
Yes, I've been wanting.
Are they the woven ones?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So
They're
you
the
don't
woven.
stick to it. When you get up, you don't stick to it, the woven ones, right?
I don't know. I haven't really gone anywhere yet. They're in our kitchen. But I'm pretty excited about it.
I love it. And then the Color Vibe pieces, my favorite paper. So red, dandelion, navy, and lime. Look at those.
Just that right
Yummy.
there. That kind of sets the tone.
It does, doesn't
the
it?
album.
I just love it. It makes me smile.
Robin said flower power. Isn't that so true? Remember flower
power?
Oh,
absolutely.
Katie, you're a little younger than I am, but
well, not that much.
But
I remember that stuff.
Flower power.
I do remember flower power. I wanted to be all that, but Mom said I was too young. All right, so this is all that I have left.
This is your leftovers.
That's it.
Oh my gosh! 3 stickers.
Use it all. Those are the.
I can't believe you didn't use these little flowers.
Yeah, maybe you're supposed to. But this is about all I had left.
Wow, they really utilize the kit.
Which is very impressive. Very, very impressive.
Katie knows what it's like to try to use up.
Oh my gosh. So that was, I was like, whoa, wow. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side. So it's very worth, the cost of it, because you use everything, and it's such a fun book. So
I think you also learn how to put something like this together. So
yeah,
if there's another theme that you like, I think you just learn little tricks like flips and
I agree.
pockets and things so that you can do other books.
Because sometimes I get kind of stuck in a rut and I do the same thing over and over, but it's fun to put one of these together, and it gives me new ideas. They have, this is the cut aparts that says summer, and I always was kind of wondering what do you do with the word summer? And I thought, oh, well, duh, put it on the front cover.
So they're cut aparts?
No, I'm sorry, cut aparts. It's the bits and pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bits and pieces.
And they're all loose? The letters were all separate?
They're all loose, and then look at, we added
gosh.
some, not the ephemera, the enamel dots and stickers. And you can ink. They suggest if you, they use the gray distress ink, and you could do that, but I like my summer colors to be bright and not muted. Now, if Maggie did it, she'd probably mute it, or Diane.
So hickory smoke would be, if you wanted to ink, that's the one.
the
And
gray.
it'll be in the directions. It tells you. I should have linked that to the product, but anyway.
Well, I just thought about that on my notes. All right, so then you open it up, and you have some, you'll want to get a package or it's going to take about probably between 4 or 5 white. Now I struggle, I know the struggle is real when it comes to these, that these are supposed to show you where photos go. So should you include them or should you not? And then do you draw the line around them or do you not? So I struggle.
I like it, Katie. I think it looks good. And our photos here stamp is shipping to, well, it's probably going to ship Wednesday.
That's
so
a
it will
new
be
one
here.
too.
It'll be here next week. And then if you're making that for a gift, you can just
Put
stamp
photo,
that right there. Photo here.
And what I really like is the off-center notch. Instead of having it all in the center.
Oh,
see how it's
yes.
off-center? Can you see that?
Now we can, yes.
Yeah. So it's oopsie.
So instead of having it in the middle, it's off to the left. And then you have room to put your umbrella and your little composition there.
Because I would always put it in the middle and then think, oh, I can't put anything around it. Then I thought, duh.
Yeah, it's cool how you learn little tricks like that.
Okay, this is my favorite page that I have
is?
done. It is because the boys always, when they were little, they would take these, the goggles and the little flippers and their masks into the pool, or if we go out to the lake, and I just loved it.
So it brings back good memories.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I just love the little half flip. So it's a full sheet and you just scored it and then put the picture in. This one I did not outline. Some of them I did outline because, you know, I struggle with that. All right.
Oh, here we go.
There's your Kelly chair.
Yep,
with a
there's
little,
my chair. I got 2 of them.
Little beverage there and this pool. And then what they're going to do is they have these green pieces of paper that will fit on here. You're going to cut those, but they want you to fringe them for grass. Now what I did was sit and I did this.
So you just
chopped. I chopped. And then I thought, what in the world?
Why
am I not using it?
Those are, I
Look
love
at that.
those, Katie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I have some of those.
Okay.
I wanted to do a demo with just those.
I'm buying these.
Haven't had time to get.
I even unwrapped them.
Do you know how much they are or anything?
They're $12.99. I unwrapped them because they are mine. Because that is 100% easier, 10,001% easier. And look at the grass is so much better than my little choppiness, which we'll show later. And they have the pool and the chair on top, but I thought it'd be kind of fun just to get underneath the grass.
I like it underneath. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was so much easier.
You could use that for a lot of things. Let's see, everyone. What all could we use the French scissors for?
You could do a hula. You could do a hula skirt.
Kind of like a tiki. Well, like a tiki hut.
Yeah.
A piñata. I think I've seen those with piñatas.
Even just on a card, just have it on the side. I saw one with some fringe at the top. I've noticed it. More fringe. What if you would go back and cut a little
bit more? Katie's being daring here.
These are like the best.
I'm having fun just watching you cut with them.
And look, then your grass is even more uneven. What if we went like this? Do we dare? Oh, this looks like my yard after I mow. Not very even. I get a little distracted. Can you imagine that when I mow?
Katie, I can't really mow much anymore.
Look at that.
Because we have a hill and I'm afraid I'm going to fall over on the mower.
Yeah. When I was little, you know, where my parents live, they live in that side lot. So we have that big long yard on the side lot.
Yeah, when you're on a corner.
Yeah, and I wrote with the mower, I wrote my name in it.
Oh my gosh.
That was the last time I had got to mow. My dad was mortified.
Oh my
I was quite proud that I had put my name in cursive across the lawn.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's one way to not have to mow.
Yep, he was not happy. So there we go. I would suggest fringe scissors.
Okay, so let's see. Beth says you could roll it up and make a flower, which I have seen. I have seen that done. And we have another question. Okay, Susie wants in the book for Janet's card kit and the new photo stamp. And Beth is asking about the library book stamps. And it was Beth, Great Squirrel, we love it. Hero Arts has the library card stamp and die set. So if you go to Hero, I don't know if it's under stamps or dies in Hero Arts, or type in library and I think it'll pop up. It's really a good one. I've got it at home myself. Donna says she can't imagine you getting distracted while mowing.
I know.
Oh, Karen said Easter grass. We missed that. Yes, definitely Easter grass.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you these scissors, if you don't have them.
Katie can't quit, you guys.
I can't.
She can't stop.
I'm so happy. Teresa said, I was showing her, and she goes, well, did you use the scissors? And I'm like, no. And she says, you need to use the scissors. And she was right. All right.
So there's an up close. Oh, yeah. That does make a little... Or what are those party things?
Oh, woo.
Well, yeah, the party horns or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh, how fun that would be.
Yeah. So
We
anyway,
might have to do a little demo on
the
French scissors. $12.99.
Spell binders.
Yes. All right. Ooh, can cut some bangs. All right. On to the book. So 3x4 pieces are put in there. I'm just going to do a walkthrough basically.
That's good.
This is a cut apart that you score, and they tell you exactly where to score, so it folds over and then corner around the edges. 4x6, and I did draw some lines around there, and just more of a doodling line where you do it once and then do it again, and you just go for it. You don't think about it.
Katie, you know, since we're going back to all these old memories,
yeah,
I did have a bicycle like that.
Did you really?
With the sissy bar.
Oh, did you have any like stuff on your?
I did.
You did,
and it was green sparkly. I don't know how my parents were able to get that for me, but I remember loving it. Oh, Christy said pom poms.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Neither one of us were cheerleaders, so.
Yeah.
Did you ever put a playing card with the spokes?
Yeah.
I loved that. All right, isn't this fun?
There's
Those
your
are just
summer
stickers,
outfit.
yeah. And then a picture and some journaling here. Now this is actually a 12x4 1/4 piece.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That was a surprise, Katie.
So with your 12 1/4 piece, and they're going to lay it all out for you of how to do this, but this is your 12 4 1/4 piece. You're going to score at the 1 1/8 line here.
So 1 1/8.
Yep. And this is going to fit into your book where the holes are. And then you're also going to score at 4 1/4. I think I must have done it this way.
Must have flipped it back.
Yeah, 4 3/4, I believe, and score on there. And then this will fold over, and there's your pocket. So in order to get the holes lined up that will so fit in your book, I just take one of the plastic sheets, line it up, and then you can do it 2 different ways. You can put a pencil mark there, or you can just punch it through those holes. But since this is the stores, I'm going to do it this way. So I have my pencil marks. I'm going to use my crocodile to look for those, sorry if I through the holes.
No, you're fine.
And then that will slide right onto those prongs.
So that's how you're able to add paper.
Yes.
A lot of these albums I noticed, and Katie, you've done it, have added paper
Yes.
pages.
Yep.
And that's how you do
They're-
it. You need
yeah.
to score it so that it will fit in with all the scores of these
And it does. So
objects.
see how this is scored right there, and it fits right in and flips nicely. So there's the back, and then this one, I'm going to move this to the side. This one has the fringe grass, and they actually
yes.
made it into a pocket.
Oh, the grass is a pocket.
Yes, isn't that fun?
That's really cute. I love pool day.
And then corner rounders, and then it opens up. I love this. The little boys, or my boys always wore things, a hat and trunks. They always have hats on. And then popsicles. We had so many popsicles. And a picture of that. All right.
That's cute. That's a wow. When you open that up,
Yes.
I went, ooh.
Is that fun?
Yeah, that's really neat.
And I thought this was, I had never thought about using a cut apart and adding just a tiny little picture there. How fun is that?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Kelly, we need to get your picture
My
to put
picture
there.
in the chair.
Yes, absolutely. And then this one has just a cover here, cut apart on a 4x6 piece. Instead of usually these are on 3x4s, it's on 4x6. I love that.
So everything you're seeing is in the directions. You
Yep.
don't have to remember this or
No.
make any notes.
Just enjoy it.
It's in the directions, and it tells you how to do it.
Now this one, what they did is we still made the pocket. Well, it would go this way. And it will tell you exactly where to put it. Oh, no.
That's a tricky one. I think you have to flip it over.
Okay, anyways.
Anyway.
Is it this way? There we go. No. So you would have to score it the other way.
Your directions tell you
But
what to do.
yes, don't do that. But you're going to do a notch there. So I believe it's just a 1.5 circle notch.
And you can use a 1, you can use a 1
Yes.
3/4. It doesn't
Okay,
have to be
whatever.
exact
Yep.
at all.
And then you're going to add score tape to the sides to make your pocket more sturdy. And
That's
they
the little
tell you,
fruit
yeah.
pocket.
But if you make a mistake, notice it's okay. I made a mistake and I punched up here. Do you see that?
Yep.
I just put it right back on and put some tape over it and called it good. So everybody makes mistakes and you can fix them. Mistakes are fixable.
And Katie, we wouldn't have even known that
Yeah.
had you not shown us.
Shown it, but I think it's good to show mistakes.
It is. It is. I think we all like that.
See, you can't even tell on the other side. And there's the grass again.
It's in there a lot, isn't it?
It is. You know what?
You were doing a lot of chopping.
I was, and I got tired of it. That's so much better.
Katie
Okay.
can't
I
control
know.
herself. Oh,
Hit
here's
the bell,
more
cut
Here's
some
more
grass, hit the bell, cut the grass. Yes, it's all over. I love this page too, with the lemonade stand. Holy guacamole.
Taco time.
Tasty Tacos. That's a restaurant
Oh
here in
my
town,
gosh,
so they
that
must not
is.
have a Tasty Tacos there. Look at this, catching fireflies. Did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then did you pull their things off and then rub them on yourself?
Probably, but I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
I shouldn't admit that.
I feel kind of bad
I
if
do
I
too
did.
now. Summertime fun. Slide that in there. Just another 12 by 4 1/4 pocket. Water fights. Vacation time, the sweet summer life.
Boy, my lawn chair's
I
in there
know, it's
quite
a
bit.
popular thing. Isn't this fun? Starry nights.
Yeah, that is.
Chips, chocolate, like for s'mores. Road tripping. I love that one too. And this is just a 4 by 6 sheet that they put in here. It's not a pocket or anything. So you can do that. And then,
There's your offset
yeah,
notch.
I love that.
I do too. I
And
wouldn't
then
have
this
thought of
is
that.
a cut apart. They just cut down to be a different, instead of being at 3 by 4. So it'll fit down in the pocket. Let's go out and play the fireflies. And those are stickers and cut aparts, and some you'll use some foam dots. And can use foam dots if you want to. Sunny days, and here's my favorite pocket, or just the
Oh.
thing, or just the halfway with the grass, and you open it. A little bit of fun. And you could add more up here if you'd like to.
So that's a sticker, isn't
Yeah.
it, Katie? Oh
Mhm.
gosh, that is neat.
Isn't that fun? Barbecue. There's your bike.
Mm-hmm. Someone else had a green one too, they said.
Wow. You know, did you have a horn?
I had a horn
Oh.
on something. I don't know that I had it on that bike.
Squeeze a day, roller skates. Life is better in the summertime. There's just so much you can add to this. And this is a 4 by 6 cut apart where you score, and then you don't even see how it comes down because it's all one
Oh,
pattern.
flower power. It's a
Yeah.
flower power paper.
Yep. The flower power. And there's a lifeguard in the little trunks, summer vibes. Just love those.
You can tell how you use so much stuff when you look at
Yes.
start looking at this, Katie. There is a
I
lot
mean,
in here.
just the amount you could put in here is amazing. Hello, summer. Summer nights. I just love, this is a 3 by 4 cut apart, and you cut it or score it, cut it and score it, and then it slides down in there, and then it's just a top flip.
And look at the enamel dots.
Isn't
a lot
that
of times people
great?
ask what to do with enamel dots, and the
Yes.
flower centers there are perfect.
The enamel dots that they use through here are perfect too, I would say. And then if you just have a few extra photos or want to journal about the book, if you give it to someone. In the back in the offset. There. Oh, I forgot to find. I had a little oops.
Okay, you lost a piece. So I want to show the cover again.
Yes, please do, because then I have some ideas too.
So this is the Summer Lovin' album kit from Simple Stories. From Katie took a virtual trade show class.
Yeah.
I'm reading messages and trying to speak at
Oh,
the
I
same time.
bet. And I'll just
So
sit here and
She took
see
a
what
virtual trade
happens.
show class and made this up, and we do have kits for it. If you would like to get a kit and make this album, it comes with everything you need. The picture on the front's got like a button and some twine. If you wanted to add that, you could.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't add that on ours.
But I did pull what you could use. So if
Katie's getting up.
I'm getting up, and I did,
Oh
of
my
course. Imagine
for the front
that
cover.
for the front cover. Yes.
Katie's grid ribbon, and you know what? We just got a big order of that this morning, Katie.
Those are all
So
my
that
notes on
should
it.
all be back in stock.
Yep. Or if you wanted to use twine, you could use that, or you could use this, but it does not come in yellow. But any of those colors on the front, I would do probably red or orange.
I think red or orange would be really good.
And then we also have our
and we have buttons.
We put them in packs. Oops, and a whole button pack is only 79 cents.
And these are not online, so if this is something you like,
yeah,
you
if
just
you want
need
a
to
pack
give us
of
a
red,
call.
pack of orange, and we have a rainbow of colors of those. Now, my thought also was that this is a little thick, and there's some, you can see it kind of V's. Do you want to say that?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have pictures in it, so so it's even going to get bigger. But you can put foam tape in between here to help spread it out, so it makes it a little bit more flat, if that bothers you.
We did that on another album, and it worked really well.
Yeah.
You could put, like, they have pieces, Pioneer makes them to put on the spine, chipboard, and you can put it in between a few of your pages, and it makes your spines thicker, so it's a little bit more even with your pages, and it'll just lay a little flatter.
Yeah, so it's just, as you can see, it's not flat, and that doesn't bother me. I like chunky books. But also, I was thinking you could split this almost into 2 books.
Oh, yes.
So you could, and I just love, red is my favorite. They're $6.49 for the Snap Flipbook, and you could do it and then put it into 2.
So
and you
could
just have to
two
make another cover.
summer albums and just do up the cover.
Yep, do another cover for it,
Katie,
which would be great with 2.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
I thought that would be
I
great.
would
'cause
never have thought of that.
You could, like for me, I would do one for Sam, one for Jack, but I would just use it in half of those, because then you could add a lot more stuff to it.
It is a lot.
Yeah, it's a big book.
And if you wanted to make 2 albums out of one kit, just add an album. And what Katie's saying is you would just need something for the front cover.
Right, and you could
And you probably
the
have
paper, and then you could also use.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
I was
stretching
just
and grunting.
thinking about the page pieces.
The page pieces, and they come. There we go. Summer vibes. You could easily recreate this on here, but put summer vibes. And then if you had an extra pack of the summer loving, there's all of those that you could use, or if you just bought an extra pack and you can use the word
You could
summer
do the
from
summer
there.
and do kind of the same thing.
But you could definitely use this, and then you would also have the sun, the summer vibes, and you could put the chair or the bike at the bottom. This is like a Kelly pack.
It is.
And so you could recreate that somewhat with this, and then you would have actually 2 books.
So
that
if you
could
added
do.
$6.49 and $3.49, about
Yeah.
$10.
And you have
so
2
you
books.
could add $10, split up your pages, and then you would have 2 albums.
Yeah.
Katie, I bet nobody else that took this class in the trade show has thought of that
Really?
but you.
Oh,
I
wow,
think
that
that's
makes
a
me feel
great
pretty smart today.
I think that you are smart. That is such a great idea. I love
Yeah.
it.
I thought, well, if it's it has a lot in it, and I thought you could easily make 2 and then give them for gifts. Now, people have asked, well, what do you do with this? So I made a list last night of obviously summer memories. So like the boys, I can make summer memories book for them, or grandparents. So Kelly, you can make one with your little ones,
Yes,
and have that. But then I also thought if you were a nanny and you were with kids,
Oh, yes.
you can make this and have the summer memories for the nanny. And then again, remember, you can make it into 2 different books. So if you had 2 kids, you could have 2 nannies.
you might
You
need
have
2
2
nannies,
books,
depending on the
right?
kid.
Yes, I would. Also, a week in the life. Maybe you choose 1 week in the summer that you're just going to document what you do every day in the summer, and then you put that in there.
I think about grandma camp too.
Grandma
You know how
camp,
Maggie
yeah,
does
Maggie does
camp.
grandma camp. This would be perfect. Or maybe this is going to be a June book, and you're going to document all of June in here. Also, summer's gone by, because I thought, well, maybe if the boys aren't doing this kind of stuff, I could do summers that they've already passed. Summer's passed, yeah. So there's so much to do with that one.
Katie,
So I
thanks for
really
all-
liked
thank
it.
you for
Yeah,
all the ideas.
yeah,
Everybody's
because sometimes you
loving
get
that.
stuck of what to do with it. Then also, just real quick, this is the larger one that I did for. It's another Simple Stories, and it's Summer 11, and it's 6x8, and this one is $62.99, and it's a big, nice, chunky one that you could use summer for your whole summer or camp. It has all of the directions in it. But I wanted to show you real quick. People have asked, well, what do you do with it? Where do you put into it? Oh.
Came out of your pocket, maybe? So this is a 6x8 snap binder. versus a flip book. And the flip
Yes.
books do come in 6x8 also. The binder's a little bit more heavy duty. It's got the rings and it holds more. And this is also another really, really fun album kit. And it's the same collection, the Simple Stories Summer Lovin'. So you can just see it in two different ways, depending on what you want.
Little tips, I do the covers last because they get so handled while you're doing them. So I do the covers last instead of first, as they suggest. I do it last. I love that. But I wanted to show you two different ones that I have done. As you can see, I've done the covers quite well and beautiful, haven't I?
Katie
it's a beautiful
just said
cover.
Do the covers last.
Yeah, so I really mean
really
it.
Meant it.
When you're done scrapbooking and you don't want to do it anymore, then do your cover.
And are you saying that because of when you have it open and
yeah, you're handling it so much and you're putting pages in and it's just so much handling of it, so I do it last just so it looks fresh. Yeah. So this was one I did for Jack, and it's a summer one, but each week, and you can see, but each week he got to choose, and I think I laid it out in here, one adventure that we would go on each week. And he got to choose it, and he was responsible for what pictures we were going to take and to help put them in. So the first week we went to the Botanical Center, and I just want to show you some things that you could include. So a map. We went to the visitor center, or the Botanical Center. I was reading that. This was the guide, so you can stick a guide in there of where you had gone to, or a map. Receipts, also, of how much things cost. Then next week he went camping in our yard. He and Jason put that up.
You said we went camping, and then you delayed and said in our
yard. Yes. So he was like, you need to take pictures, and Charlie was out there with them also. Camping. We went to the USATF, the track meet, so that was his adventure that week. Geocaching, so that was a card from geocaching. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. 4th of July cutout. Went to Hamilton, and I showed Kelly. Jack is famous for spilling, and he spilled all of his water on him as soon as we sat down. But tickets and books, you can include those. Die cuts that I got here at Memory Bound. What else can you include? Oh, when we go miniature golfing, I always keep the scorecard. Yep, so stick that in your summer book. And this is, we went to Hilton Head, and this was just where we stayed. So put that in there. Notice I use a lot of smaller pockets in here. They're not the same size pockets.
But the holes fit.
Yeah.
So the Simple
Stories 4x6.
4x6s, they fit the same.
Yeah. So we went to the zoo, and that was a postcard he picked out. Or the 3x4s are fun too to add in there. And here is the map that we actually used. So it's all crinkly.
It looks like it.
Yep. Got to use the one that you have. Now this one it had a strip here, a 8x2 strip, and I sliced it off. So you can change your pockets too. So 4x4s.
I like the variety, Katie. I think
that's important too. Another postcard, a receipt of how much it costs. Then he went to the zoo, or to the Iowa State Fair, and we kept the Iowa State Fair stuff and tickets. He went there with Jason. A Crazy Maze passport, kept those types of things. Butter cow. And this was, I can't remember. I'll have to ask him. But just keep those types of things.
So all your memorabilia can go
into the albums too. That was my whole.
So you can add a lot of different things.
Yeah. And then you can add that, and this I bet you could push into 2 books too if you wanted to. And then add memorabilia and add more pages. So you can also do that.
Katie, I don't think anyone has ever thought about taking these kits and splitting them up into 2 albums, and I absolutely love that. So then with that, I mean, if you think for 62, you're down to what, about $30 plus another book, but $30 like for a book is pretty inexpensive, especially for that size. Everybody loves these binders and flip books. They're
love
very
the binders.
versatile. Ruby is making a baby book with a friend.
Yes.
Diana mentioned recipe book.
Yep.
So
Now this one was a vacation book, and this one I did not. I put the actual photos just right in there and
You just
punched
punched
them.
holes.
Yep,
And
just
you
put
can
them
do
in
that
there.
a little easier with the
Yep.
binder than you can the flip book.
Yeah.
The flip book,
So-
you need that extra little strip.
And stickers. I get stickers all the time when we go. Brochures. This is a menu because at that time Jack always wanted to get the kids menu, and so I put those in there. There's the golf gun. This is the ice cream place. So just those little things that you can grab. And
Katie, it was so nice of you to share all this.
oh yeah,
And
no,
really
I love it. And
inspire
hope
us and
people
give
get
us
some ideas. Yeah.
Frosty Frog Cafe.
Yep, Jack's menu, his favorite. Then I get on my phone and they've taken selfies. Another kid's menu, but put the picture of it on there, right onto the menu. I say, gosh, we eat a lot.
You got a lot of menus, Katie.
And then this is just a pocket. I think we have some of these.
I think we have that one. I don't know that we can
Yeah.
get the big one anymore.
Okay.
We're going to have to check into the 12 by 12, but I think we do have the small ones.
And it fits right
And
in
the
here.
holes fit. They
Yes.
line up. Oh
they
my
line up,
gosh.
and then I just put my extra little things in here. Our bike pass and that type of thing. Stick that in there. So I just love doing the books, and then it's fun to go back and look through them. Always take a picture of your hotel number or where you're staying, your room number.
And the hotel sign.
Yep, and the key. Keep your key. Yep. Maps. All that good stuff.
When we go on a trip, I usually save I just put all of that stuff in a
All
little
that-
folder that I
yes.
take along.
Yeah. Yep.
Katie, Mary
So-
says you're a gem.
Oh
It
my
is-
gosh,
it
golly
is
bee,
true.
thank
It
you.
is
Oh,
true.
you're so kind. Thank you. That's nice to hear.
It looks like she just needs to do the cover
I
on
know,
this
no, no,
one
no,
and
no.
it'll be all done. She
I
said
know.
do the covers last,
Yep.
and she really means it.
Yep, my name is Katie and I don't do my covers.
Well, she will, because
I will.
we know Katie does amazing work.
I will get my covers done eventually. So yeah, those are, and I just love it. I love summer. Just because they do so many different, you do so many different things, it seems like.
Yeah, there's a lot
And
of
save it
things
and
to
just
take
stick it in the
pictures
book.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Katie, we should, before we go,
Yeah.
we should grab the full bloom, since
Oh,
it's a flip book.
I love that one
And let's
too.
show what's coming up, the vintage
Oh,
C's.
should we go to C's or flip?
Yeah, let's go to C's
Oh
first.
my gosh, this
So,
is amazing.
Another, we don't have this made up, but Simple Stories has another album kit using the vintage C's. I guess there's a picture of it. It's a 6
Oh,
by 8
I wonder.
flip book.
Here, I'll open it up. Sorry that it's going to go.
Katie's going to show it.
Yeah.
And this isn't, it's not ready
my
to
gosh,
go
it's
yet, but
beautiful,
we'll be
though.
showing this also this week.
And this one is a 6 by 8 flip book, as you probably already said.
It doesn't hurt to repeat it.
Cut guide.
It's got
And
your
when you do
cutting
your
guide.
cut guide, it tells you exactly the piece of paper. And what I do is I just keep it in piles, each paper as you cut it, and then it's so easy to find. It takes, you know, a little time to cut it, but then everything's cut, and you can. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, it's that new collection. We showed it last week, the vintage C's from Simple Stories.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it's really different
very
for them, and I
stunning.
love it. It's good for
Oh.
water pictures, if you went on a cruise, a beach, a lake.
Oh my word.
I think I love the colors for patriotic time.
Yes. I think we went to some, when we go to the East Coast, this would be a perfect little
It would be.
vacation
It
book.
could be a
yeah.
lot of different
oh my gosh,
things.
This is beautiful.
Um,
Is that all you wanted me to do? Or
yeah,
did you
we're
want
gonna,
more from
We're
me?
going to show the full bloom
Okay.
album. I think we have
This
a
is
couple of those
gorgeous.
left. And Robin says she's old. Her maiden name is C's, so she guesses she's vintage C's.
Oh, then
Oh
you
my
need that
gosh,
kit.
Robin, that's hilarious.
You need that kit.
I'm sure you're not vintage, though.
Nah. None of us are vintage.
So then,
Oh, this is the
we
full
have
bloom.
a couple left of this flip book kit.
Okay.
So we just want to show it. It's another spring, summer,
I love this one too.
and this one is made with the Simple Stories Full Bloom.
Yep.
And Katie
All
put
sorts
it
of
together
flips.
for us, and it's the same. It's just as gorgeous as the others.
And just as interactive, I would say,
Yes, it definitely is.
with the flips.
And
I feel like I'm back at school.
yes, Katie.
As we're
Katie was a
doing-
school teacher. Wouldn't you have loved to have been in Katie's class?
Oh
I
my
would have.
goodness. We had fun. Little books.
It's got all kinds of little fun, just a different color scheme.
I love this. Actually bought it. I sold myself on it.
You sold yourself on
I
it?
did.
Oh my gosh.
I impressed myself, Kelly, and thought I need to get this book.
We're impressed too, Katie. So
It's so fun.
Let's see, and Diana has a question.
There's lots of pieces.
Diane has a question.
Yeah.
That is the Full Bloom
Yes, Full Bloom.
album kit, and Diane's asking about the Vintage Seeds having a card kit, and they do. So
They
let's
do,
buzz
yeah.
over there.
We might need to put one together.
Diana, thank you for asking about that, because Simple Stories is really good about their card kits also, and they make 8 cards. $12.99, and you
It
don't
looks like it
even
has
need
everything.
scissors.
It just doesn't have the envelopes. 8, no cutting
So,
required, just added
It's got a big whale there that says hello. Refuse to sink. You're my anchor.
Oops, sorry.
Sail away. Seize the day. Life is better at the beach. So that is the card kit, and Katie's grabbing things.
I
you
would
if you want to
add
dress them up.
enamel dots and brads that aren't brads, but they're stickers.
I know. Why don't they just start calling them something else other than brads? I think it's just old habit.
Brickers.
But
like
those would
stickers.
be great add-ons if you wanted
Yes.
to add some dimension, and you could also use foam tape and pop up some of those
I
pieces.
will confess, I used these for the first time in my lemon mini book, and I love them.
Oh my gosh.
I have never used them. I've always kind of balked at them. I really like
Now she
them.
likes
I
them.
do.
Once you try it, you'll like it.
Try it. You'll
Hey,
like
Mikey.
it. So previously I would have said just grab these, but honestly I would grab both of these now because of those dots on there. $6.49 and $4.99.
Awesome.
Love it.
Katie, maybe
Yeah.
in your next video, Jan would like you to tell the story of how you went from teaching to working at Memory Bound.
Oh,
So on your next time you're here, we'll have to do that, which would be
I
next
had to
week.
make a life decision, didn't I?
Yes.
Memory bound or teaching. That was easy.
She's probably really glad that she's at Memory Bound now instead
Oh
of
yeah,
teaching.
I am.
We
Yes,
all
yes, yes.
sure
yes.
appreciate those teachers.
But I
and-
did love teaching. I would go back teaching in an instant if it wasn't for some of that stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
but yeah.
got to give all our teachers a big
Oh
kudos.
gosh,
and
absolutely.
tell them to have a great summer.
Yes, yes. Enjoy the summer.
So, and
Off.
Katie will be back next week for sure.
I will. Yep. On
So-
Thursday, I'm doing the lemon twist mini book.
Do you want to give a peek of that?
Oh, I'd
And
love
then-
to. Yes, I was
guess
hoping
since
you would
we're right
ask.
here. So since it's another flip book, and it
It's
is
a little
really
4x6,
neat. Oh
and
my
it's
gosh.
it's a thick one too. So remember, you could probably cut it or not cut it, but divide it into
Split
twos.
it up if you want.
Yep. Squeeze the day. Look at those are those brads.
Oh,
Love
yeah, I
it.
see why you like them.
I do.
So Katie will be back on Thursday for that. It's available now if
Yeah.
you're interested in it. We do have some
It's
available for
amazing.
sale. And she'll show you all about that
Yeah.
and give you tips. And that is next Monday. We start
Our lemons.
our lemon week.
Yes,
so,
we need to
that's
get our
pretty
calendar
exciting.
up.
Yeah, we got to get our calendar updated.
Yeah. So.
So
Oh
I
yes.
think I don't see any other questions. They love that you're teaching them now, Katie. Everybody
I love
loves
to-
that you're
I
part
love
of
to
Memory
teach
Bound
adults.
teaching. She's into adult ed now. So everyone have a most wonderful day today and a great
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, thank you
and
so
we'll be back
much.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we don't have anything on the calendar yet, but we have a few ideas.
Oh, we have ideas, don't
we?
we?
We do. We always
Yeah.
have ideas. So we'll see you then, everyone.
All
Bye.
right. Bye bye.